in your answer to my previous question, you actually used the word kafir. So the word kafir now has become quite popular in Malaysia. Again, because there was in a recent by-elections that happened, there was a member of the Islamic Party of Malaysia, or PAS, who termed the so-called another party called the Democratic Action Party, which has a perception of being a Chinese party, right? Because predominantly Chinese. He termed them as kafir harbi, right? Which is a very militant and a very dangerous statement to make. Obviously, he has apologized and the statement has been retracted and everything is good. But when I see this type of statements in Malaysia, you are seeing an increase in the number of times where politicians in parliament say such things. They come up with statements that are very offensive, either religiously offensive, racially ignorant, even gender ignorant as well. It's not that. Do you think that social media today, because of its nature of being very accepting of statements or opinions that are very extreme, so that they get that viral factor, which you also talk about in this book, how one way of promoting propaganda is through the viral thing. Do you think that's why in Malaysia, politics, or maybe even in general in the world, maybe has gone down a bit, because now politicians are looking to say the most ridiculous statements to get the whole mileage on social media?
So I think now we have like a diversified polarization, yeah. So it means that there could be many topics that you have to go extreme, but that's also how the social media platforms play. So the currency of social media is engagement.
Yes.
Yeah, and then platform can punish a content creator if you don't keep your engagement. Yeah. So if you don't post regularly, and then TikTok, for instance, will not showing your video on FYP page, for instance, or if you don't get certain number of engagement. But then to get more engagement, you cannot just say something that's in very neutral tone. You have to go either like very negative or like very stupid praising for something. Yeah. So if it's like that it will create people attention. If people pay attention to it, then it will boost your engagement.
Correct.
So I think that's also part of it, because now politicians, they know that if they become extremely curse or extremely praise, that they will have there's still always fans, like supporters for that. But if you just go neutral, then it will not create anything. Correct. Because social media is about fighting for people attention, and then that's how the platforms, the nature of the platforms is for that. So I think I blame also like social media for making us to be like that. Yeah.